Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, Owl here, and welcome to If on a Winter's Night for Travelers Part 3. Now, I filmed some of this out of order, or at least the intro, so if it seems a little funky, I apologize. But basically, we have a black doctor living in the 1920s in America, yeah, oosh, who is trying to get revenge on racist doctors by summoning Cthulhu. And shenanigans ensued. Alrighty then, let's go. Ooh. The Nameless Ritual. And through this incision here, we can observe that the pancreas shows signs of inflammation. This tells us that the patient likely suffered from... Dr. Samuels? Alcoholism? Well, this surely indicates that. Excuse me, Dr. Hayward? Yes, Mr. Lowell? Why are you talking to the janitor? Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Now, boys, calm down. Dr. Samuels, you were saying? Alcoholism. Yes, from the first glance we can infer that he doesn't look like a doctor to me. More like a hoodlum. Oh, just because... Keep an eye on the scalpels, Dr. Hayward. We don't want him to stick us up. Yeah, he could rob us blind and disappear in the shadows. Ha 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 ha! It's funny because he's black. Ha 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 ha! We're racist. I bet he's stealing material from the infirmary. Yes, to sell to whatever criminal element he's in cahoots with. Check his pockets, Dr. Hayward. Some supplies have in fact gone missing lately. See? I knew it! Let's search him. Somebody hold him! The nightmares are getting worse. But tonight marks the 33rd day. Tonight I can complete the ritual. I must carry out the final preparations. There is no time to lose. These buffoons. Soon they will know what I am really capable of. Yes, here we are in our room with our occult stuff. Astral chart. The stars are right. Mars, Venus, and Saturn are aligned tonight. After months of enduring their mockery, with fists and teeth clenched, after months of study and discipline, the moment has arrived. The moment to reach out to the forces beyond this world. Nice. Beyond the Veil by T. Newman. It is a lower magical process to make the Guardian of the Threshold physically visible by producing a particular mixture of a number of substances. A truly terrible spectacle being confronts the magician, and he will need all the presence of mind and faith in the security of his path. Seek not then to cross this threshold until thou dost feel thyself entirely free from fear and ready for the highest responsibility. Cool. I wonder... The neighbors again. Always the same. Fighting and screaming. Ugh. I mean, it's a cute apartment, but definitely on the tiny side. The Wounded Man. The Wound Man, an ancient medical illustration showing different types of injuries and diseases. This one has some particularly interesting notes. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. I will need this later. Specifically the genitals part. Oh, Kronos, you... herb jars. These are the ingredients I require for the first part of the ritual. I need to burn the appropriate herb in each bowl. But before I get started, I should bring Mr. Williams his morphine. It's probably in my jacket pocket. Aha! Because earlier he mentioned that his jacket was missing. Planetary core... Oh my god, can the neighbors not? Planetary coordinates... You know, it's hard to be an evil wizard when your neighbors... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cthulhu will kill them all soon. We just, I can put it up with one more day. Scribbles. I sometimes hear them talking of terrible places in my sleep. I try to write down as much as I can when I wake up, but there's so much I am missing. A chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees, a theater, a dripping blade, the hateful whispers of the dead, a sunken library where memories are drowned, and voices from the past echo in the darkness. What does it all mean? Did I read this one? Planetary Correspondences? This is the most complete treatise I have found on the esoteric use of herbs and plants. This is the passage I need. The sun shines on the heliotrope. Mercury smiles on the fresh hyssop. The visions of wormwood rule over Mars. Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter. The hemlock is Saturn's blessing. I think they have it memorized now. Yes, isn't that how they killed Socrates? Hemlock. Though apparently that story might be slightly not true? I forget. The Fiery Summons by H. Zitkova. Zitkova's forbidden opus in 6 volumes. This is the passage I need. The sun burns in golden flames. A violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Cast ye the symbol of Venus onto flames of emeralds, and engulf in crimson all that belongs to Mars. A raging azure inferno for Jupiter, a black grave for Saturn. I think I have it memorized now. Yeah, I just realized I'm going to need to actually do the ceremony, and I'm going to need to have all that memorized, and I did not, despite what our young doctor friend says. Oh, there's our jacket. Yes, we have to bring morphine to that poor fellow. I should take it to him before I get started. Aww. He is a good doctor. My career at the hospital is already on shaky ground. The last thing I need is to be caught taking supplies home. But his tuberculosis is terminal, and this is the only thing that can grant him some relief at this point. Oh. Yeah, there's a PBS documentary. It's like tuberculosis, like the secret plague, because apparently, like, it killed more people over time than, like, the Black Death. If I perform the ritual correctly, the guardian should manifest himself in the mirror. If I face him with courage, he shall grant me power beyond all imagining. But if there is fear in my heart, well, I have nothing to lose anyway. So it's from PBS's American Experience, The Forgotten Plague, Tuberculosis in America. By the dawn of the 19th century, the deadliest killer in human history, tuberculosis, had killed 1 in 7 of all the people who had ever lived. Well, shit. Let's get back to this. That was a cheerful segue. Window. There's a spot in my heart that's becoming a part of my New York. I truly thought things would be different here. An iron bowl covered in red rust. Okay, so that's Mars. A copper bowl, green from corrosion. Mercury, right? A bowl of black lead. Alright, but let's bring the dude his medicine. I've tarried long enough. Oh, I don't know what apartment he's in. Wait, didn't he say he was downstairs? Well, let's explore. The Johnsons are always fighting. One of these days it will end in tragedy. I tried intervening once, but they almost beat me up. Some things never really change, even here. Good evening, Mrs. Williams. Dr. Samuels, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried you wouldn't come. I apologize. I got held up at the hospital today. How is he doing? Not good, Doctor. He can barely breathe no more. Ain't that cough, it ain't never been this bad before. Do you think he's... I'm so sorry, Mrs. Williams. I wish I could do something. Despite all the medical advances of our era, consumption is a battle we've yet to win. But this will help with the pain, at least. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. Bless your soul. Thank you. No need to thank me, Mrs. Williams. It is my sacred duty. Go to him now. He needs you. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Aw. Good night, Dr. Samuels. Bless you. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. Give Mr. Williams his morphine, Angel of Mercy. Nice. The stairs lead up to the street. I have nothing to do out there. The ritual awaits. Alright, let me just double check, make sure... Alright, let's go. It's weird. I wonder if I could have skipped that, and if it changes the outcome if I don't do, like, you know, the nice things. Alright, I can begin the final preparations now. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna force you guys to watch me stumble through this. I'm gonna show it to you whenever I actually figure it out. Okay, this time it should be correct. The elements are aligned. Now I must mark my skin with blood. One small cut in each spot shall suffice. Thing? It is time. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't... Just anywhere? Oh, okay. Stabby, stabby. Oh, son of a bitch! Well, now we know why that wounded man thing was important. I'm very sorry. No. My hand is hesitating. This doesn't feel right. Yeah, you're right, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Sorry. I must start again. Okay, I must now wound myself 3 times. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand of the darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. Do I have to go in order? Oh, if it's the same as these, then it would be heart, hand, groin. Okay, so chest. He's left-handed, so it would be his left hand? Oh, I guess it's his right hand. My bad. Okay. Yep. And then the last one should be the groin. Oh, yep, that was it. Ooh, it's time to enter the circle. Okay. Oh, boy. Oof. Ouchie, mama. That's probably not a good thing. What is this? This is not what I expected. Am I meant to cross over? Go to him? So be it then. Adunt tis fortuna innovat. I think that's fortune favors the bold, but my Latin is not good. Oh, this is bad. We're in the upside down. Where am I? Is this really the other side? And that must be the Guardian at long last. I must remain calm and focused. I prepared myself for this moment. I am worthy. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wait. Bed. Nobody has slept here in a very long time. The light is sickening. Alright then. The moment has come. O great keeper of the gates, guardian of the threshold, I beseech thee, hear my plea. I have opened the way. I face thee without fear. Soil bitter, blood void price. Putrid rotten price taken scorn price. Yes, 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 I see. I see. Failed, trapped flesh, unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Let's see. Oh. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek revenge. Teach me thy lessons of wrath, that I may humiliate my enemies. Blood, empty spill, scorn, void price. Adversary, flesh, scar, blood. Vice, blade, blood. I do not understand. According to my books, he should speak clearly and distinctly and offer counsel and guidance. Whatever this creature is, it is not the Guardian. What am I meant to do now? Where am I? What is this place? Present, other, same, crossroad, yesterday, together. All converge, time, abilities, tomorrow, possess both, possibility. I can merely make sense of this gibberish. Crossroad? Is that what this place is? Some sort of limbo? Why is the Guardian not here? I carried out every step of the ritual to summon his physical form. What else do I need to do? Scar, burn, all erase, price. Try, mind, abuse, purpose, flesh, vice, soul. Not enough, only one failure. This makes no sense. None of the text I read mentioned something like this. Of course, this dude is, like, old, and I believe a Batman Beyond villain, and he wasn't in too great a shape in that one either. Who art thou, then? Speak thy name! Ever trapped once, Jordan, always together, doctor. Gone, scalpel was on both, were Samuel's we. Trapped, punished, both ever punish flesh. Madness. I am Jordan Samuels. Me. Vile creature, trickster. You're funny. Ja, 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 ja. You know, I'm a talented physician. I could do something about that everything. I am wasting my time. I will not get any answers here. I need to try to make sense of all this. I should have picked healing. I bet that's going to actually cause something to happen. I picked revenge because I thought it'd be fun. But I'm pretty sure I made the wrong choice. I don't think I can get anything else from him. Nothing useful, at least. I fudged up. Oh, the mirror broke. That's bad. Looks like there's no going back through here. Through the window? To the wall? There's nothing here. No door, no walls, only darkness. As if reality itself ended here. Nobody has slept here in a long time. There was a passage in the book. Illumine the darkness ahead of thee. Take not a single step forward until thou art positive that thou hast sufficient oil in thine own lamp. The lamps of the guides whom thou hast hitherto followed will now no longer be available to thee. Yet the light seems to be keeping him alive. Taking it away might kill him. But it is my craving for revenge that has brought me here. This fire is mine. It belongs to me. Nothing shall stand in my way, not even myself. Sorry, future Jordan. I shall not waver. I shall not fail. Good luck. So, we just... Apartment BO2. We just killed ourselves. That's not a good thing. The Johnsons. Something terrible has happened here. Mrs. Williams' door's ajar. Alright, let's see what fresh horrors are. Mrs. Williams, is that you? Are you alright? You monster, you killed him, you monster! Yeesh. Okay. Check on Mrs. Williams on the other side. I cannot let this get to me. It is a test, just a test. I did what I had to. Dear Lord, is it alive? Let's, the stairs. They no longer go up to the streets, but downward. Oh, I cannot see anything ahead. It looks like a dead end. But there has to be a way. There's nowhere else to go. Oh, that's just nasty. Is that a rose? No, it's a book. There are books and loose pages floating in the water. Where could they have come from? Books, where did they come from? I don't know. We're basically wading through sewage with a candle. There's just so many bad ideas happening here at once. I recognize those bookshelves. I've seen this place before. In dreams. I was lost in the maze of corridors, trying to find something, but I cannot remember what or why. Most of these books are moldy and rotten, but some of them are in surprisingly good condition. They are not just books here. I see some trinkets lying in the dust, too. A locket, some photographs, a few gold rings, dead roses, all tokens of love by the looks of it. They're just... okay. Oh, what about you? Classic romantic novels by Shakespeare? Stendhal, Dumas, Calvino? I've never heard of him. Calvino is the guy who wrote the book in real life, I believe. He's also the character in the first story. Calvino? I did not look him up intentionally, though. Some things are better left as a surprise. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. Oh, okay, when we get to the closer in the light, we can click on things. Alright, what about romance novels, love letters, bundles of letters? This whole section is a monument to the depths of the human heart. There seems to be relatively recent. I recognize some of Miss Austen's works. These seem to be... oh, yeah, Jane Austen. Ooey gooey. Oh, a friend. This place feels old beyond words. God. Another creature. It is not acknowledging me. Does it not know I am here, or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? I mean... yes? Here. My name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles in dreams. Art thou the keeper of this place? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. There seems to be something else. It seems to be listening to something. Oh yeah, it's got its AirPods in, man. Well, that's... oh, the scroll. What is it writing? A memory of Jordan Samuels, born April 27th, 1897. A memory of Dr. Samuels, field medic. A memory of Jordan, loving betrothed. A memory of that darky down the street. A memory of Mr. Samuels, music aficionado. That is me. This is my life. Let's see what's over here. Oh! I can barely make these out. Most of them don't even have titles. They look like diaries and manuscripts. Whispers. They seem to be coming from this corridor. Humidity and mold have damaged them beyond recognition. Could these have been drafts of stories, last wills, confessions, maybe? The whispers are coming from this book? There's a note inside. And not any note, that note! That furiously scribbled threat slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares, the murmurs uttered under their breath, or the jeers and the scoffs if they felt courageous enough. I can feel my blood boil just looking at it. Is this what it wants? To remind me why I am doing this? To strengthen my resolve? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to that creature. I shouldn't have picked revenge. There's not a lot of money in revenge. Inigo Montoya taught me that. Wait, Montoya? It wants the book. Alright, take it. Oh. What am I doing here? Was I not... I was holding... Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looked so much like this place. And was this creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? It's paying me no attention. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. Well, maybe there's another book down here. These are all children's books. Bedtime stories, fables, fairy tales. It's growing louder. How could there possibly be a child in this place? How could there be a slug man who eats books? I mean, you know. It's coming from inside this photo album. This is my family. Grandparents, father, aunts, mother. So this baby she's holding must be me. But I've never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to that creature. Maybe it was guiding me to it for some reason. There seems to be photo albums. There are some framed photographs lying around too. They all feature babies and young infants. Children's folk stories. I recognize some of these titles. Tales of Anansi, The Adventures of Brer Rabbit, All the Pretty Little Horses. It wants the book. What am I doing here? Was I holding? Was I carrying something? Perhaps it was a dream, but it looked so much like this place. What else we need to find him? Perhaps there's a third book? Alright, let's see. Down here, perhaps? Yes. This music is very close now. There must be a gramophone hidden somewhere. This whole section seems to contain only military treaties and history books. I can barely read any of the titles on this shelf. The books are caked in dried mud. These are all about the Great War. Diaries, maps, field reports. Saint-Mihiel. I was never there, but I know some men who were. Meuse-Argonne. I was so close to some of these places. It sounds as if a battle was taking place right here, but I see nothing except books. It's coming from this book here. A map. Schult, France, September 1918. They called us the Harlem Hellfighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties that we were taken off the line the very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am today. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wanted me to find it. I should bring it back and see what it wants. Alright, gotcha. So we bring back the war book, and then we gotta find the music book, which luckily we know the location of. Actually, can I collect 2 books at a time? Barely anything left in these shelves. I can only make out some tomes on Baroque and classical music and some titles in Arabic. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. Oh, we were here earlier, but we didn't pick up the... You know, let's return the military book first, and then we'll continue. The music is very close now. There must be a gramophone hidden somewhere. Let's see, is this it? There's no gramophone. The music is coming from inside this book? The sheet music for Fritz Kreisler's Liebeslied. Of course it is. The day I received the acceptance letter from the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery, I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on a fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. It did seem back then like I was destined for great things. But why this? Why now? Why am I even here to start with? Maybe if I take this book back to the creature, I will get some answers. To my knowledge, this is the last book. It's paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. There's a 5th book? Oh. Okay then. Wasn't there a math section over here? Who is that? It sounds more and more familiar the closer I get. Oh, the romance section, of course. Of course. It's coming from this book. There's a letter inside. This envelope, this handwriting. I don't even need to open it. I am sorry, Eunice. You deserved so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. I was so wrong. I wish I could undo all the pain I caused you. Did the creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I guess there's only one way to know. It wants the book. Take it. Oh. Wait. Ah, we have returned to France. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember anything. Who am I? I believe you were a medic, and that poor bastard died to a mortar shot. A crater and a dead soldier's remains. Did a battle take place here? Dear Lord, what happened here? In Flanders fields the poppies grow, between the crosses, row on row. There is some dirty rainwater pooled up in the basin. Where have I seen this banner before? It looks so familiar. Looks like a makeshift infirmary. I am somehow familiar with these kits. Bloody sheets and what seem to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. The bell tower has been blown to smithereens. This place must have sustained a terrible bombing. A bloodied white sheet is covering a body. Well then, Reverend Williams, you're not sick. The confessional is still standing. How is that possible? Dr. Samuels, welcome to the Chapel Perilous. I've been waiting for you. Do I know you? Apologies, I seem to have... What did you call me? It's all right. I know what you've done. It's all gone now. Your name? But yes, you do know me. Well, you did a good thing for me once. I got you morphine. Did I? Yes, and you never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire of divinity into your hands, and acted with the certainty of a thunderbolt. Life and death laid bare before you. Such a sight to behold. That sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me. My pain was yours, but this soul of yours, this kindness, you need it for another purpose. This fire must be wielded again. The Guardian? Ah, you still remember. Yes, the Guardian. Like the texts say. I must become a perfect and glorious being, or fall a prey to corruption. And should this occur, I would drag thee also down with me into a dark and corrupt world. And you do also remember what brought you here, don't you? Yes, I came seeking revenge. Yes, and yet it is also said that my threshold is fashioned out of all the dread of the strength needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Years, many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today you must free yourself of this burden of bygone years. Look around you! You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then. You didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels. Like you freed me. And I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. A gauze bandage is covering his eyes. Good Lord, his hands! Only an explosion could have done this. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is... I am a doctor. Doctor. Not here. He left. Not here. He has been blinded by the shrapnel. He is holding onto a pillow. What is your name, soldier? He has been blinded by the shrapnel. His hand's been completely blown off, almost completely. He is delirious with fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours or days if he is unfortunate. He is holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all of his strength. The pain must be unbearable. What is your name, soldier? Shh. Sleep. I could just sleep. The doctor said he'd make me sleep. He said he would. He would make me come back. Help me to sleep, but he left. Alright then. Bodies in sheets, yes, field hospital. Oh, another poor devil. Half his jaw's been shot off. He is alive somehow, but barely conscious. He is also bleeding from his stomach, but this is not a gut shot. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen on a piece of metal or a fence. I cannot even begin to imagine his agony. Shout out to our man, Mr. Harrow, the greatest character in Boardwalk Empire, who also lost half his face to the Great War. He's wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there is some ammunition left in it? But I will not take it and leave him like this. I will need to find a way to help him first. I am sorry. I have been told what I did, even though I cannot remember. But I will not walk away this time. Oh, I think I know where we're going with this, and I do not like it. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself. So I've been told, but I have no memory of my name or what I did to get here. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you. Yes, Doctor, I remember you. I can't ever forget you. I've been here so many times. I've done this so many times. Over and over, waiting here, hoping that you will bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time. You walk away saying you will help me and you never look back, you bastard! I'm sorry. I am so very sorry. I cannot remember any of these things. You're always sorry, Doctor. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the nervous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything over and over. He just wants to sleep, the poor guy. But he can't ever forget you either. And Jim? Seen him yet? Doesn't talk much, that one. Only moans sometimes. when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure in that blackness of his there's a name echoing again and again. His legs. He must have stepped on a landmine. He's waving a gun around. Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I will help you. Wouldn't you like that for me to do that again? Not a chance, Doctor. Get me a bullet and I'll take care of it myself. And what is your name? Name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke, they used to call me. Not anymore, I guess. Luke, Say, Doc, what do you think will get me first? The gangrene or the infection? Just kidding! I already know. It's happened so many times, always the same way. Not gonna be any different now, is it? Okay, let's get that bullet. He's wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there's some ammunition left. What? But he has the gun, he has the ammo. What's there to miss? Maybe I need to look at something else first. What is that? It looks like a flask. A bloodied sheet covering a body. And what is that? It looks like a flask. Oh, there we go. An empty canteen. Ah, and then we fill the canteen with water. It's just like the garden. Might as well. Oh, yeah, there's medical supplies. I forgot about that. Let's grab some of that. There might be something useful here. A jar of some opium pills. 8, maybe 10? They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in tablet form is not very common anymore. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to... Why do I remember all this? Okay, so... him first. Here, soldier. You can sleep now. I'm so sorry for having kept you here so long. Be at peace. Farewell. I hope the pain is finally over. Pillow? You will no longer need this. Alright, and then we bring the pillow to Jim? It's time to go home, soldier. It's time to go home. I can take these bullets now. Goodbye, Jim. Alright, Luke. I got your damn bullets. I found what you wanted. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought the day would come. Now you might want to step back a bit. I hope you found your peace at last. I believe now it's time to go to... Oh, ashes. Only ashes now. Oh, a handful of ashes. Only ashes remain. It is done. I am ready, Reverend. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Is there anything you wish to confess? I don't... no, I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief, guilt, horror. pride, anything. But I only feel empty, hollowed out. I'm so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not. You've done well. How? What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There's but one more trial ahead of you, and you shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing. Not even who I was. What will I ask? What do I want? You need only remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice. And you've been feeding him ever since with every action, every decision, every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved. Everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupted, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him will you be able to cross the threshold. But fear not! You will understand soon enough. Now go! What the Dr. Samuels, so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited, to cross the threshold at last. You have given so much. But let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. No, don't bother. There's nothing left of you but flesh. We are your voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now pay attention. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, Doctor. Listen carefully. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, Doctor. I have... You disappoint me, Doctor. I have given my mind to the waters. Excellent. Peel back the first layer now. Again, listen carefully. Listen carefully. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Repeat, Doctor. Where was he? Good. Now, the second layer. Take that scalpel and go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Do it now. Now listen once more. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Repeat, Doctor. Okay. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Excellent. Now the retractor. Stretch the skin, open the yawning gate, the hungry void awaits. Now listen one last time, and I offer my blood to the mirror. Repeat, Doctor, repeat! I offer my blood to the mirror. Yes, you know what to do. You know what to do. Open the threshold, open the path to the Guardian. Become the empty, yawning void. Oh. Ugh. What is this? Ah, the hollow one. At last. It feels like I've been stuck here for an eternity. Very well then. Let us get this over with already. Exist no more. Now. Yes. Yes, at last! Is this everything we are, then? I should not cross without that invitation. Where did I... Time to get out of here. I remember nothing after that. Gasp! Oh, that's quite a story. Finish Act 3, A Nameless Ritual. The question is, where are we now? What is this? Is this yet another test for me, for all of us? Oh my, what an idea. Look around you, Dr. Samuels. The only thing that is being put to the test here is how many glasses of champagne one can drink. Layla, could I have a word? Please excuse me, if you will. As I was saying... Say, is it getting hot in here? It does feel like it. What are you doing mingling with the humans? Are you tricking them again into telling you their stories? You know I can't help it. And you know it's not allowed. What do you find so fascinating about them anyway? I don't know. I wonder how it feels for them, I guess. The pain, the constant struggle, dying alone forgotten. By their own hand, even. But we can't mingle, and we can't allow ourselves to... Wait. What did you mean by that? By what? By their own hand, even. If that's true, they should be at the back of the train. What are they doing here? I don't know. They just told me. You heard. No, there's something else here. Don't tell me you invited them personally. Please don't tell anybody. You gave them masks! You sent them invitations! You collected them! You can't do this. They were meant for below. You know how strict the numbers are. Are you insane? These ones deserved it. You should have heard what they went through. That is not your call to make! I know, I'm really sorry. It won't happen again, I swear. Oh, for the glory of... Alright. I won't say anything. But please don't do this ever again. They were meant for below. We're still going below, just a little less deep for them. Eligible for the redemption lottery every 144,000 years, even. Maybe never. But it's still a better chance than what they had up there. Please. I just wanted to hear their stories. Layla! You're going to get us sent to the swamps one day. Finish Act 4, Final Winter's Night 4 Travelers. Oh. Wow, okay. Thomas, Laura, you guys, that was amazing. I thought there were 4 chapters, but I guess that was the last chapter was like the epilogue. Holy crap, that... Wow. I'm speechless. That was amazing. And this was free. This was free on Steam. I highly encourage you people to check these guys out, check their games out, and also make different choices than I make. Don't pick revenge. But man, that was... A death below is a life blown to some who till they died did not alive become. Who had they lived, had died but when they died, vitality begun. Emily Dickinson. thank you for playing. Thank you for making this wonderful game. Man, I don't want to really rumble on too much. I don't really like talking a lot at the end of videos. But that was an amazing experience. Very sad, very dark, very messed up, but, you know, so is life. There is a beauty to it. That will end the video. And I'm very glad that for some of the scenes that it was pixelated. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe, and please show the dev some love. And if you didn't like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe anyway. Thank you very much for joining me for this story, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one.